If you missed my video yesterday, I had done some technical analysis on SafeMoon. And looking at the charts, one of the things that I came to a conclusion on was that it looked like it was much more probable that the price was going to see a price drop down as part of its next major move as opposed to it going up. I was still optimistic, and I still am optimistic about the future of SafeMoon because of a lot of the news that we've heard about the wind turbines, NFTs, expanding over the Gambia. We got a lot of interesting things coming up, the exchange, the blockchain, the card, and I'm very excited for those things. And I think that that will help in the market for sure with demand and also with reducing down the supply, because as we know, every time there's a transaction, there's some that gets burned. So here's the thing. The price has been dropping down today. As you guys can see, as I zoom in here, we were looking at this on the 1 hour time frame. We can see that it has begun a bit of a plunge. There's a couple factors though that I want to go ahead and discuss with this. Before I do get further, I just want to make it clear, as usual, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this. So first off is that we had some people would argue and say that it's a symmetrical triangle. I was looking at this more as a descending triangle based on the fact that those bottom lines of support are very, very close to one another. So I was leaning more in that direction. Technically, they're both moving in, so you could say that. So it could have meant it gone either way, but with the barrier of entry coming in from below, that would suggest more that it's getting ready to have a breakout going up. So I went with the side, and I pointed that out in the video. Then I'm looking at it more as a descending triangle. And a descending triangle is a bearish-based pattern suggesting that we could see that fallout. And so what I've done here is I've taken the difference between our peak point as well as dropping down to that bottom level of support to show projections of within that range where we could see for a fallback. And this fallback does pull us down to about 1657. And that is right on line with the point where right before we went into this major rally. So I'm not saying that it's going to go all the way down there, but you do need to keep in mind that when we look at these charts and we look at analysis like this, that looks like that could be the bottom out, meaning that it would go down, test that based on other things that are going on at that point in time. It might end up going even further. The hope is it's not going to do that. I hope it's going to turn around. I hope it's going to go to the supermoon, right? But I'm not trying to give you guys only hopium on all my content. I'm hoping that you like my channel because I wear my heart on my sleeve and I'm very transparent with what I think about these things. If there's issues, then I point them out and I say what I think that they could do to improve on that and to move in the right direction, because I don't want to be stuck with problems. I want to solve problems, just like how SafeMoon is trying to solve real world problems with the economy, infrastructure, things like that, right? Okay, so a couple other things that I want to go ahead and point out to you guys. If we go ahead and take a look over here, Bitcoin is struggling right now. It just dropped below $40,000. Briefly, you just saw it for like a millisecond there, and now it's trying to climb back up. I can scroll on down. You can see some of these orders that were below 40,000. So it's suffering. Look at the market as a whole. It's in red. Can you believe? Well, I bet some of you guys can believe this. I had someone come into my channel because I uploaded a video today on another cryptocurrency. Hopefully you guys know I don't only make SafeMoon content. My name's not SafeMoon Atlas or something. It's Crypto Atlas. So from time to time, I talk about other projects too. So I did a video on another project. I had somebody come in the comments and they said that SafeMoon went down because of my video. Come on. Yeah. You think I affected all of crypto? I mean, like, yeah, I want to have a successful channel and reach out to as many people as possible, but like, there's no way on earth that my video that had like 1,200 views or whatever, this video here, it's up to 2,100 now. There's no way that 2,100 views caused the entire market to dump. Everybody's just dumping because of my 2,100 views. Right? They ended up responding after I kind of called them out on it, and they said, well, it just makes me feel better that I'm kind of putting it out there. So they're kind of making a little bit of a joke, but still, like, there are people out there that look at these things and they're like, oh, you talked about another the market's not doing good. Now, if we look at volume, we had very bad volume yesterday. If you go watch that video, today it is just slightly up. It's at 14.26%, but this kind of goes back to what we were looking at here with the charts. You get this squeeze going on, this pinch, And when you have that take place, it gets to a point where it can only move sideways so much. The volume can only be so low that something pops. It either pops up or it pops down. And we look at the charts to say, is it more likely, probability-wise, to go up or down? Is it 64% up as opposed to 36% down? That kind of thing, right? So a lot of signs were pointing that this very well could start pulling down. Now, how far down can it really go? Let's go ahead and touch on that next. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up a Fibonacci, Fibonacci retracement right here. And what I'm doing with this is just looking at some different key levels. I did this in my previous video, but looking at this, we are right now, that's interesting. I didn't even plan that. So we are right now getting ready to test the 0.382 on the Fibonacci retracement. If it can hold that, great. We can be able to come back off and that can have a bounce. Otherwise, this could pull down to the 0.236 level. So price points, let's go ahead and talk about that. This first level it's getting ready to test right now, that's at about 22. The next level down below that is going to be at 20. Psychologically, if it drops down below 20, you might have even more fear come into the market, and that could cause it to crash all the way down to the 1658 level, what I'm referencing over here. Again, I hope that that's not going to take place. Okay? I'm telling you this information so that you can do with it what you want and make your own decisions. I am not selling. I haven't sold. If anyone else sells, thank you for your reflections. That's the way that I look at this. But as a channel, as a content creator, I want to try and provide valuable content to you. And I hope you guys appreciate that from me. Some other people will only tell you what you want them to hear or what you want them to say, right? I'm not trying to do that. So if some of this stuff bothers you a little bit, maybe it should. All right, so that's going to be it for this video. Again, I'm still overall optimistic. Right now, things are rough. What do I say? It's rough. Okay? So we're in this together, guys. Keep the faith strong. Hope is the ability to hear the music of the future. Faith is the courage to dance to it today. Words to live by. I have referral links in the description. If you want to check those out, you can get some free crypto or free stock. With all this going on, some extra cash or crypto or whatever might be nice. So you can check those out. Again, it's not financial advice. And I do have referral links. Then also let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. If you're new, don't forget to hit subscribe. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Would love for you to be a part of this community. Click the thumbs up, like button. It does help out with the YouTube search algorithm. And click the bell icon so you know whenever we go live. Thank you guys so much. Keep that faith. And I will see you guys in the next episode. God bless.